What is going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo.
And Bill.
Today we're discussing the 1994 film Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. 6 years since the last movie came out. Boy, they sure do make these things quite a bit of ways from each other, don't they?
I enjoyed this film, though. I really did.
Directed again by Don Coscarelli, starring Angus Scrimm, A. Michael Baldwin, who played Michael in the first film, returns, and Reggie Bannister returns as Reggie. Taking up right where 2 leaves off.
I kind of like that, too.
Yeah.
Just picked up right away, right after, and this film really just kept going. Never really had a dull moment, as far as I was concerned.
Right. A brand new tall man comes through the gate from the other dimension, takes Mike, and takes him back with him. And it's up to Reggie to get Mike back and stop the impending invasion.
What is it with him and Mike?
We're going to find out more from what I've been told. Questions will be answered in part 4.
Okay.
So,
It's just, I don't know why he has such a, almost like a pedophile hard-on for this guy, because he's been after him since he was a little kid. I don't know. I don't know why he's so wanting this one person. Hopefully 4 will explain.
this movie was only in theaters for 2 weeks before it got pulled by the Universal Company because they had a problem with Don Coscarelli. So, well, the 2 weeks it was in theaters, it was the highest grossing film of those 2 weeks.
Oh, cool.
So if it would have stayed in theaters, it might have done quite a bit better. Unfortunately, it didn't because they pulled it, and that's the story of the film. It did find its home again on VHS at the time, and later on DVD and Blu-ray.
Well, there you go.
I myself only have one negative for this movie, and it's not really a negative. It's just
Okay.
something that could be seen as a negative that I kind of just feel about the film. Like you were just talking about, what's the issue with Mike? Why are we waiting until part 4?
Okay, yeah.
It really kind of feels like Don Coscarelli was making up as he goes along. And you're going to say, well, of course he was making up as he goes along. He finished one, he wrote another one, finished one, wrote another one. But that's the thing, he at the end of 2, you could tell they all left it open for a sequel.
Yeah.
At the end of 1, the story was supposed to be done, and he got pressured into making part 2. But in this one, it literally feels like, have you ever seen the Looney Tunes cartoon, The Scarlet Pumpernickel with Daffy Duck?
Oh, God, I don't think I have seen that. No.
Okay, you would remember it. Daffy Duck takes a movie script into his boss, and he says, hey, forget cartoons, let's make movies. And he starts reading him the script, and at the end of it, Daffy Duck is like acting it all out, and he's really out of breath, and the producer's going, and then what happened? And then what happened? And so Daffy just starts making shit up off the fly because he ran out. That's kind of how this is feeling to me. Like shit's just getting made up, on the fly. And
it really didn't feel that way to me.
That's exactly how it felt to me. Like all of a sudden they throw in this kid and this fucking funhouse he's got, and they got these fucking 3. I guess you call them bandits, the gold bandits, or whatever the fuck they are.
I don't know.
And they're looking for gold, and they're stealing gold, and then they throw in a chick, and she's like a fucking ninja and whatever, ex-military. And it's just like, it's like, yeah, he really didn't outline a script for these. He just, or more for you, a reference you might know better, Family Guy.
Yeah.
When Stephen King's in talking to his publisher, and his publisher's like, so what do you got? He's like, first the chair is attacked by the lamp monster. And he just makes it up, and it's like, he's like, oh, when can I have it? That's how this movie felt to me. I really did enjoy the film.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I really, really liked this movie. It was a blast. But that's how the script and the story felt to me. Like, they were just throwing shit on there to throw shit on there.
Okay. Alright, I have one thing about this film that I really didn't like, and that was, and I guess it kind of goes with what you're saying here, I didn't like the fact that Mike's brother is a death ball Mike is a death ball. The tall man's a death ball. What the fuck? Why is everybody a death ball?
All the brains were inside the balls.
Yeah. But I don't get it.
I don't know. Like I said, there's answers are supposed to come in part 4. From what I've been told,
I hope so.
All things
Because I'm confused.
All secrets will be told. All things shall be revealed in part 4. At least so I'm told.
We shall see.
Alright, so let's get into the pros. The first one I got is I like the pre-credit recap of part 2.
Okay.
I know you don't like when they reuse footage, but for me it felt more like...
Well, this has been 6 years between films, though. As long as you don't overdo it, and there's been a decent gap.
Well, the first one was 10 years almost between, but...
Yeah, but still, I can live with that as long as it's not overused.
To me, it reminded me of Army of Darkness and Evil Dead when he was retelling the stories at the beginning of that.
Yeah, you see,
because we had kind of
yeah.
like a monologue going from Reggie, or from Mike, I'm sorry, who's telling the story, and I just dug that. I thought it was a good way to start the film off.
Okay. Again, as long as they don't do it too much, I'm cool with that. All right, my first pro for this film. I love that house. I love that friggin' house. That Home Alone. You got nothing on this kid, man. This kid is out for blood.
And he's a killer, man. He don't mind killing people.
Yeah.
I was shocked by that part.
I loved it.
But here's something funny. The house is also a big pro of mine.
Yeah?
That house is actually the same house from the movie House.
Oh, really?
That is the house from the horror movie House.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. But yes, I really digged it. I really digged the whole Home Alone vibe where this is deadly. This isn't no funny, I'm home. Whatever.
Come on, Home Alone's fucking awesome.
I fucking hate
Don't talk shit on Home Alone. Home Alone's awesome.
I hate him.
Joe Pesci is awesome.
I hate him.
No, you're fuck. You have no taste whatsoever.
Neither do you.
Yes, I do.
No.
Name one bad movie I like.
Let me think. There are several.
I'm waiting.
Let me see. Did you like that Troll movie?
Troll 2? Yeah,
no,
you don't.
Troll.
The first one I didn't like, but I like Troll 2.
Never saw Troll 2.
Troll 2 is fucking...
I thought you told me you liked Troll.
No, it's the other way around. I like Troll 2, which is considered the worst movie ever made. But I think it's fucking hilarious. The first one I didn't like. I thought the first one was dumb.
I thought the first one was so bad. It was like,
yeah, it's a terrible movie.
I never bothered with the second one.
The first one is like a kid movie. The second one's supposed to be a horror movie. And they don't even have anything to do with one another. They just put it on there to get from the success of the first one. And called it Troll 2. And it's not even trolls, it's goblins.
Wait a minute, it's not...
It doesn't make it... It's literally considered the worst movie ever made. But it's fucking hilarious. I'm telling you, dude, you need to watch it. It's funny.
No, they're not trolls, they're goblins.
No, they're goblins.
So you're... I'm already now pissed off.
And the third one, they're not trolls or goblins.
Let's get off of this because I'm getting more and more peeved at the description of these movies.
Troll 2 is a pretty well-loved favorite. A lot of people like it. I love it. It's awesome.
They're not trolls, they're goblins. Okay, let's get off this subject. Alright, what's your next pro? Let's stick to this movie.
Well, since you talked about the kids' fun house, I want to talk about Rocky.
Okay.
I liked Rocky.
Yeah.
I think that Rocky was fun. She was a badass, and she was kind of hot.
Okay.
No, I thought Rocky. I thought Rocky was more than kind of hot. I thought she was really hot. And I was waiting all movie for Reggie to get with her, and he finally does. And we finally get to see some titties, and it's a dream sequence.
Hey, we just got to see it.
Yep.
I can live with that.
Yep.
But yeah, you're right. She did a great job in this role. She was athletic for the part. She could actually use those. I don't know if it was her or a double doing the nunchucks, but if it was her, she could actually use them. So I like shit like that where somebody can actually use something like that, especially a weapon like that is so hard to use without hurting yourself.
Yeah, I know. I've done it.
I think we all have fucked around with nunchucks at one point in time. Went,
Yeah, I've hit myself in the head quite a few times. I can finally get the down, but then like if I try to go faster, I'm like, bam,
whack.
Yep.
Yes, very difficult weapon to use.
Come on, we were raised by the Ninja Turtles. Of course we fucking.
Yes, of course we're gonna try. Of course we're gonna try. And failed.
Nunchucks, bow staffs, samurai swords, sais. I have a pair of sais. We all went there. We all hurt ourselves.
That was a great era.
Yeah.
Great
Back
era.
when kids could hurt themselves and the parents weren't considered bad parents and they didn't get the cops called on them.
Oh, they're just being kids.
Yep.
Alright, my next pro for this film is, and I hope they're in the next film too, I cannot get enough of when Jawas attack. I love the attacking Jawas.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I love them. I love where Reggie sticks that shotgun in there, bang!
Blows them right out of the tree.
And he had 4 barrels of doing that, you know.
Yep.
It's like,
That's pretty
fucking awesome. They're vicious little shits.
Yep. Well, so are the Jawas in Star Wars.
I like that.
That's true. My next pro is the Gold Gang. Like I said, I did say that it felt like they were just making it up as they went along, but I still had a blast with it.
Yeah.
I thought they were funny. I thought it was hilarious watching them come back from the dead. I thought they were even funnier. They were even funnier as zombies. You know, it was so much fun.
They just kept coming back and back and back and back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, will you please just die?
Yep, just die already.
Okay, I have to say next for this film, I love the atmosphere of this film. I love the set designs of this film. It's not just the funhouse. That's just my favorite set of this film. I love the whole thing, the mortuary and everything, the church, the
There's always a
towers,
mortuary. It's a different one this time, but there's always a mortuary.
Yeah, but the creepy towns that are just
Empty.
no one there.
Yep,
And all the weird stories like, oh, this one's because of this radioactive waste, and this one is
There's always a different story for it.
of why it's just fucking a ghost town. But I love it. That makes a great atmosphere for me, is making the film a little more creepy because it's just that lack of people.
My last pro is that I do really love the visual effects, the special visual effects. A lot of people say CGI, things like that, no place in horror. I disagree. I did like the visual effects in this very much. I liked the gore effects in this very much.
Oh yeah.
And I liked the makeup effects in this very much. The production team, like you said with the set designs, they had it on point. It was fucking badass. The gore was awesome again.
Yes.
There was some gross shit. There was some cool shit.
Yeah.
There was some really badass stuff with like the spheres. And I loved it. I loved it all. This movie overall for me was awesome. I had a blast with it again.
Yes, it's fun.
It was just basically more part 2. That's kind of how it felt. Felt like as if this was just part 2, 2.0, or just the same
yeah, we
movie.
just picked up right at
It felt like the same movie.
Yeah.
So I really did enjoy it a lot. I had a blast with it. And one other thing I wanted to say, and it's not really a negative, I know this just may be kind of a controversial statement. I think I like the guy that played Mike better in part 2 than A. Michael Baldwin. I know a lot of people say that's like, oh, no way, but I like the guy from part 2. I thought he did a good job, and I didn't like A. Michael Baldwin's performance as much in this movie. It wasn't a con. It wasn't a con.
Okay.
I didn't like it as much, but also, he didn't do as much in this movie either. He was kind of like knocked unconscious a lot, and he was
That's true. That's
kind of
true.
out of it a lot, and so that might
really,
be.
It was really Reggie and.
Yeah, it was more of a Reggie film this time, so yeah.
Okay, I can segue off this because he left a part out that I know that he probably likes. He probably just forgot about it. The severed hands turning into those really weird things.
It was cool. It very much reminded me. I when I watched it, I was like, oh, that was an Evil Dead moment. Somebody took that from Evil Dead. You know?
Yeah, but the hands didn't grow. His hand didn't grow mouths on it.
No, but it was just like I just thought it was kind of funny.
Well, I thought it was done very well.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was cool.
So, yeah, but the blood and gore was great in this film. Practical effects, good. The CGI, I have no beefs with it in this film. I think it's fine.
It was very early CGI, very early,
Yeah, but it's not.
graphics.
It's not like really shitty like some of the shit we get.
Yeah.
Well, that's really all I got for this film. It was just fun. This was just another one of those movies that you could sit down and pick up, grab some popcorn, and just enjoy.
Yep. We both enjoyed it a lot, even though this one we watched separately because I was gone.
Yeah, he was gone.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Join us next time for part 4. And check out the Bronco Juggalo Teespring store, the House of Horrors, where you can get a Bill shirt, a Bronco Juggalo shirt, a Horrific Nightmares Jam shirt, a Blood Spatter Trio shirt, a Joe the Horror Man shirt, a Super Slash Brothers coffee mug. I got coffee mugs now. They're fucking badass.
Nice.
Go check it out, guys. This is Bronco Juggalo saying peace.
And Bill saying good night.
Sometimes you just gotta ignore your enemies. Sometimes you just gotta make them bleed. I've hated up to here with all the fake shit. Fake friends huddled up, that's a snake pit. King Kong about to rumble on some ape shit. Stab you with some scissors.